Welcome to Digital Nomads Explore. Today we're looking at several U.S. cities that will pay you up to $15,000 to move there. It is completely legitimate. I will put the link to the source article and more information about all the programs discussed in this video. Let's face it, life in the United States is pretty expensive these days. Between seemingly eternal inflation, high interest rates, and the exorbitant cost of healthcare, many Americans are looking for ways to keep more hard-earned dollars in their bank account. So relocation packages are being offered by some U.S. cities and towns to attract new residents. The first one is Tulsa, Oklahoma. When it launched in 2018, Tulsa Remote became the first program of its kind by offering remote workers and entrepreneurs $10,000 to move to the south central U.S. city for a year. Applicants must be at least 18 years of age, have lived outside Oklahoma for at least a year prior to applying, and relocate to Tulsa within 12 months of approval. West Virginia, now in its third year, the program provides eligible recipients, sometimes known as ascenders, with a $12,000 cash incentive, $10,000 the first year, an additional $2,000 the second, as well as outdoorsy perks like free passes for rock climbing, zip lining, and golf to explore West Virginia's rugged landscapes, as well as access to free co-working spaces. The full relocation package is valued about $20,000. Let's go over to Indiana. Dozens of cities and regions in Indiana have incentive packages. The package valued at $15,000 in Noblesville, a suburb of Indianapolis, includes a $5,000 relocation grant. And then we have Evansville. Meanwhile, qualified applicants can take advantage of a $7,200 incentive that includes $5,000 in cash. Let's go over to Kansas. Kansas doesn't just focus on remote workers, they also focus on veterans, people who have recently left military service, and boomerangs. Former residents of the Shawnee County who want to return are eligible for $5,000 in direct incentives if they accept a job offer with a minimum salary of $50,000 a year. Kentucky. If you're considering a move to the Bluegrass State, you have plenty of places to pick from. According to Make My Move, there are 8 cities and towns currently recruiting for new workers. 8,800 package to relocate to Mayfield and Graves County include $5,000 cash, as well as plenty of other perks. Several cities also include $2,500 bonus on top of the $5,000 cash for workers who bring a spouse or who work in healthcare or education. Let's go over to Alabama. In the area known as Shoals, which spans 4 main cities and 2 counties across Alabama's northwestern region, a program called Remote Shoals offers qualified workers up to $10,000. Eligible applicants must be self-employed or a full-time remote employee outside Colbert and Lauderdale counties, make $52,000 or more annually, and relocate to that area within 6 months of being selected. Rochester, New York. Remote workers who aren't interested in taking a bite out of the Big Apple can look to Rochester, whose Greater ROC remote program offers $10,000 in grants and incentives, plus another $9,000 for home buying grants. So you don't have to be in the Big Apple to enjoy this program. Alaska is the most sparsely populated state in the U.S., with the 3rd smallest population, hovering at around 700,000 for the last decade. But instead of dangling cash incentives to potential residents out of state, Alaska instead provides those already within its borders with a yearly sum from its permanent fund dividend. The amount is variable every year, depending on what the government provides, but in 2022, every resident received $3,284, the highest amount so far under the program. However, in 2023 and 2024, that figure dropped to $1,312. To be eligible for the fund, you must live in Alaska for a whole calendar year before applying. Michigan. Prospective college students or recent grads in the Great Lakes State, this one's for you. Approximately 350 scholarships and internships are up for grabs in the Michiganer Scholars Program, which is designed to attract talent for the state's electrical vehicle, mobility, and semiconductor industries. The year-long program awards scholarships ranging from $5,000 to $10,000 to qualifying recipients who complete an internship and or accept a full-time position in industries including computing, electronics, software development, or process engineering. So if you're looking to relocate anywhere in the US, check out some of these relocation packages. The link is in the description for more information. See you next time.